Everybody, happy Easter. It's Halsey from Slim and Stylish here, UK Stampin' Up demonstrator. Just gonna move that around a little bit. And for some reason, I think it's a bit flickery. I'm just gonna start the stream up on my iPad so I can craft along with you and I can see all your comments. Hopefully that's clear. I've had a bit of a change around of my crafting setup. So I'm hoping that the screen's all nice and clear for you. So today I'm going to be making this really cute Easter basket. Now it's really quick and simple to make, but I thought I'd do a small project today because I know you probably all want to rush off and get your Sunday dinner on Easter, and we can all start seeing family again now in the garden, can't we? So I thought you might all be rushing off, so I did a quick project today. So this is the project. It's a teeny tiny little basket and it's actually woven, so it's got these weaves of paper in it, so it looks like a proper basket. It is 2.5 inches and it's just under 2 inches. Okay, and what I've got to put in it is I found these mini filled characters and I can fill my basket with these. So any sort of little eggs or little sort of chocolate giveaways you can put in, and it's quite sturdy, it will hold them. And I've popped on the little bunny rabbit from the Woodland Wonder stamp set. So let's see who's here. Hi Audrey, happy Easter. Hi Karen. Hello Suzanne, hope you're okay. Hi, oh no, Audrey's saying hello to Karen, that confused me. I thought I had two hellos from Audrey. Hiya Sheila, morning to you over in the States. Right, let's get started. It's really simple. You need a piece of 6x6 DSP. Hiya Cindy. Oh, Cindy's cooking brisket today. Oh, very nice. Me and my cheese and toast are a bit jealous. Right, so some DSP, you want it 6x6. I'm using the coloured DSP because this goes retired in about a month's time, and look how much of it I've still got left. I think my you know, in food terms, my eyes were definitely bigger than my tummy when I purchased all my DSP this year, so I'm using it all up. Okay, really simple. You want to use just your scoring blade and not your cutting blade, and you want to go around the 6x6 DSP and you want to score it at 1 3/4 all the way around. It is so quick, this project. If you were a teacher that needed to do them for your class, or if you had lots of children or grandchildren, so simple. So you just want to keep going all the way around at 1 3/4 inches. Okay, so you should have then your little tic-tac-toe bit. And then you want to score it. Now, you want the side you want to be on the outside. So I quite like the spots for being on the outside. So I'm going to turn it over, fold it in that way and burnish it. There you go. Okay. Is there anyone crafting along? I know Karen said she was. So some snips. Now what you want to do with this one is, I know normally I would snip here, turn it and snip here because I like being symmetrical all the way around. Instead, what you want to do is you want to snip them both on the same side. So you want to do up that line there, like that, and then up that line there. Okay, turn it round and go again. Now you can scale these up or down to different size paper. I've just done it because I have lots of 6x6 paper. So you could do it, say, with 12x12 or 8x8, and you could get slightly bigger variations. You could go smaller, but to be honest, I was just struggling to get my fingers in this one. So I think that's a nice size. I wouldn't personally like to go much smaller, but if you are, the way you need to work it is you need the same dimensions all the way around, and they need to overlap. So when you fold them in, they need to overlap. If you do them so they're too short, you've gone wrong. So for instance, this bit here is 2.5 inches. So I know that 1 3/4 and 1 3/4 will go over it. If you were going to do this at 4 inches, your score round would need to be more than 2 inches so that you get that overlap. Okay, you can kind of see what we're going to do, because you can see how the basket comes together with the little archway just there. And you could do it like that and it would be finished if you wanted to, but I've actually done the woven effect, so let me show you how I did that. So it's ever so simple and it's really not hard, and you don't have to be fussy about it, okay? So you could sit there and measure these out. I'm not going to. I'm just going to eyeball, and I'm going to cut up there 3 times. If you were using bigger paper, then cut up there 4 or 5 times, but you kind of want it sort of that width. And they don't all have to be the same. Like I said, I'm literally just eyeballing it. Okay, turn it round. Actually, I could have got it pretty precise. Using spotty paper, I could have counted my spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could have counted my spots and done it that way, but there we go. So you've got your corners here and they're cut up. Nice and frilled. What you want then is you want some adhesive. So you can use, you want some sort of strong adhesive. So either Stampin' Seal Plus, your tearing tape, some glue dots, or your Tombow. I'm going to use tearing tape just because I want to use tearing tape. Now actually probably what would have been a lot easier to do, but I never thought of it. So if you're doing this, it would have been a lot easier to put the tearing tape across the full and then cut. That would have been very smart, but I'm not that smart obviously. So I'm now cutting itty bits of tearing tape. You only need to put a little bit of glue on just to sort of hold it in place, but you do want it to be strong adhesive, especially if you're going to be putting chocolates and things in there, because they're quite heavy. Hello Shirley, happy Easter. Someone put up today happy chocolate egg day. I thought that was very fitting, but I didn't have a chocolate egg. So however, I will tell you that this little pack of chocolates, you see how it's got 4 blue, 2 green and 1 pink. It did actually have 2 pinks, but one of them just got lost about the same time I had my cup of tea at about 11 o'clock today. Don't know where it went. It was nice though. Caramel inside. Oh, you can't meet people in the garden yet either, Audrey. We can, I think it's another household in the garden. When's it start freeing up in Scotland? Oh, that's next week, isn't it? I think, are you a week behind us? I think. No, the Easter Bunny hasn't visited me yet, Shirley. I decided not to go home today for Easter because I had my 4 o'clock live. And I thought I don't want to be watching the clock all day thinking, you know, you need to go back. So I'm deciding to go back tomorrow and see everybody, so you never know, he might visit tomorrow. But we have been celebrating though, because we found out today, I knew, but I properly found out today when I found my my receipt for Squirt. I was tidying the craft room and found my receipt for Squirt and realised tidying it today, well, getting it set up because I had all my IKEA furniture delivered yesterday. So now it's a proper office and it's proper lovely. You want to whip the backings off your tear and tape if you've used tear and tape. And you want to just do all of one side first, leave these ones for a bit. So yeah, so I found the bill of sale from when I had Squirt, and I found out it's actually his birthday today. I knew I had him in April, but I always thought I had him Valentine's, April the 14th. But I didn't. It's his birthday today, the 4th. So it's, since we found that out, he's had a little celebration. Right, so now what you want to do with your woven bits is you want to keep those two down and bring this one across, okay, and stick it down. Then you want to bring one from this side across and stick it down. One from this side that goes over the top of that one from that side. And then this one here, which will go over the top of both of those. So this is why you want them longer, so you get the woven effect. Okay, I'm going to stick those two down. There is your little basket. Now you want to do exactly the same on this side. See, it's a real simple one today, but I think it's really effective. And when you're mass making, it's so easy to have some simple projects in your head, isn't it? So you can just get going. Oh, thanks, Audrey, I'll tell him. He proceeded to celebrate by going into his little house, rubbing his shell along it and knocking it down. So there was an almighty tumble. Went in and there was him with his little, it's got like a log roll house, and it was sat on top of him. So he properly brought the house down with his birthday celebrations. There we go. And exactly the same on this side. Okay, and then back over here, so you want to go one after the other. And then this one. And then finally the last two bits. Now it's really up to you now. Oh, I'm going to need to put some tear and tape on that bit there. Actually, I won't. I'll put some liquid glue, wood sheet. Because my tear and tape's at the top and that's running off there. So now it's up to you as to how you want your basket to do. If you're happy with that, you can then put your band across there. Personally, I don't like it when it sticks up. So I don't like the V look on it. So I just take my scissors. And this is a proper guesstimate. You could use a ruler, but I just run it straight along from one end straight up to the other, like that. And that's took the tear and tape off that bit, so I'm just going to glue that bit down. Perhaps I should have just glued it from the start, but I didn't want to have to be holding on to it for ages while it dried for you. There we go. And then flip it over and do exactly the same on this side. It's very technical, this one, isn't it? just cut 3 bits in. It doesn't matter at what distance. Just cut across here. Just eyeball it. There's quite a few people that message me if I do videos and I forget a measurement, they measure me and say, oh, you know, what size is it? So those people are not going to be happy with me today because I haven't given any measurements really. I've just eyeballed it. So there you go. There's your little basket. To finish it off, because my 6x6 was took up fully with the basket, I used Whisper White. No, I didn't. I used Basic White. People need to help me with that as the handle. So for that, I just had a piece of Basic White that's 6 inches long by 1/2 inch. And I popped some seal. On the end, you could put tear and tape as well if you wanted to. Oh. On there, and then I just created myself a little handle. There is my little basket. So I can put my little green ones in there now. I never thought this through actually. When I ate, oh look, no, there's an odd number now. I'm gonna have to eat another one. When I ate the pink one earlier, I should have ate a blue one because I haven't made a blue basket. I've made a Flirty Flamingo one. So that's Flirty Flamingo. This one's Soft Sea Foam. So for the little tag, I've used the Post-it stamp punch, but as you can see, I've made it a slightly different size. So to do that, you just want a piece of Basic White. Any excuse. Yeah. I like chocolate. Very much so. Chocolate and a cup of tea. That's the way to go. So I've just got a little notepad because I'm going to end up stamping off here and I don't want to get my desk dirty. You know, it's all new. So, a Memento ink. And then for the stamp, I'm using the Woodland Wonder photopolymer stamp set, which is just too cute for words. And I'm using this little guy here, and he obviously pops out from behind the tree, but not on here. He's going to pop out from the edge of my label. So I'm just going to put him on. So there he is. Isn't he cute? And he's actually waving to you. Isn't that just the cutest Easter thing? And to get this into the small size, so let me stand that up so you can see where I'm going. To get this into the small size, I'm going to feed it backwards into my stamp again, sorry, into my punch. So you should be able to see just that little gap there. And I'm going to run him in there until his ears are just missing, but he's straight. Punch him down and there he is. Okay. And to finish him off, dark Soft Sea Foam blend, and I use the dark Flirty Flamingo blend with that one. Put a little line around him. I was going to colour my rabbit in so he looked right, but I didn't think colouring him in Flirty Flamingo was the correct colour for him. So there we go. So to finish it off, a little bit of the white baker's twine. So this is with the snail sweet, I think it is. There's 2 lots of twine that come with it. So you want to put that in, twist it round, and pop yourself a little bow on the side. My hands are sticky from the liquid glue. So I think my bow's sticking more to my fingers than it is to... there we go, come on. I'm not doing that very well, but my fingers are so sticky because I got the glue on them that I'm not mastering my bow very well. There we are. Finally. Should be easier to bow twine, shouldn't it? A little bow, and finally a dimensional on the back of my little stamp. There we go. I'm just going to pop that on the front there. There's my little woven basket. How simple is that? I think it's really effective with the weave. And I just think it's just so simple. And what's really nice is because you're not chopping out of the paper to create your weave, the dots still line up. So it's not looking mismatched. If you decided to use a floral paper, the flower would still line up. So that's quite a plus, surely. So I hope you liked it. Hi, Belinda. Thanks for joining. Oh, yeah, you could knock these out very quick. And there's my little odd one for me. So there you are, a nice, quick Easter basket. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. I know it's a quick one, but I knew you'd all want to get off for your Easter dinners. And I will speak to you all soon. See you next week. Thanks, everybody. Bye.